So I have to talk a bit quiet because Tom is asleep in the other room and I've literally just woken up. The time is 7 o'clock and I woke up about 15 minutes ago. It is a work from home day. I'm back in London. It is New Year's Eve and I have spent Christmas at my parents' house with Tom and his parents as well. Now we drove back to London last night with all of my Christmas and birthday gifts in the back of the car and Tom's. It was my birthday in December and then my mum got us so much house stuff for Christmas. It was so nice. And then his parents got me a coffee machine. And yes, this morning I made an instant coffee because my coffee machine is a bean to cup machine and I need to set it up. And my best friend Rachel is going to give me a FaceTime today and guidance on how to do it because she's taken a coffee course. She's got this amazing coffee machine at home. So I'm going to rely on and trust on her expertise and opinion to help make me the perfect cup of coffee. But I was so lucky with everything that I got at Christmas. My New Year's resolution is to write more, spend less. And I think a way to do that is making the apartment like so nice. And when I came back to YouTube, I mentioned that Tom and I had painted the walls of this apartment ever since he moved in last year. We wanted it to feel like both of our place. And then on my early birthday celebrations, you saw that he got me a record player. So the flat is going to be very, very vibey. And now on top of that, my sister, my mum and Tom's family all got us stuff for the flat and it's so nice, like really good stuff. So I got my Smeg kettle out to make an instant cup of coffee because like I said, I'm not braving the coffee machine until I've spoken to Rachel. I got a Smeg toaster as well. My mum got us new plates, cutlery, a new knife set, like a really fancy knife set. And then obviously I got my coffee machine. I got so much. And then I went shopping with my sister and got a few little bits for the flat as well. I got new bath mats, bath towels, all of that. So as you can imagine, bringing all of this home was a lot. And so we unpacked last night. We got in around 7:30 and we unpacked all of our like clothes and everything. So I got up early today to unpack the Christmas presents and do all of like the plates and cutlery and everything like that, and also do some washing. And I'm trying to do that before I log on to work, but because work's been a bit quiet between Christmas and New Year, I'm logging on at 9 versus like 8 o'clock like I normally do when I work from home. So that's given me an extra hour. But I've also been given like books and vinyls from friends for Christmas and birthday. And so the books I need to put in, because they're really lovely books, they're like all special editions, I need to put them in my new shelves, like not my new shelves, my shelves in the front room, which I'd recently reorganized, but I think I need to reorganize them again. The Christmas decorations are still up, so I need to get those down. There is just so much to organize. You know, when you come back after such a long time away, you're like, oh, I need to reorganize everything, because if I've got all this new lovely stuff to come into the flat, I need to organize it. Like the Tupperware cupboard, I went to Asda to buy because I'd seen this like salad jar lunch trend and I'm like, I need to get on the lunch bandwagon. They just come out of the dishwasher, but like these where you can put layers of ingredients to take a salad to work, because I don't get lunch anymore. In my old job I got lunch at work, which is so sad I don't get that anymore, but my parents were like, that's normal not to have lunch at work, get real. So that was a smack to reality. But yeah, I need to get like better at making lunch, because I want to, in 2026, I want to focus on my writing. I want to like calm everything down, make the flat so nice that it's such a cozy vibe to sit and write. Like I want to finish my 4th book. I want to start it and finish it in 2026. I've written like a couple of chapters already, but I want to finish it. And so I want to be like really good with my writing. I want to be really good with like food and saving money and like taking food to work, it being good food. So yeah, this is all helping with the New Year's resolution. All my presents and everything are helping me make the 2026 dreams a reality. But it's just a lot to go through. I need to go through like the Tupperware drawers because I need to get out stuff that we don't need anymore and really declutter. I think I mentioned it before, but we have been going through a massive declutter because since Tom moved in a 1-bed flat, it's way too small to have clutter and to hoard things. So as I add these things, I am thinking about what I can get rid of as well and getting rid of some stuff. But I think because I'm working today, I think the first thing that I'm going to do is put everything in as much logical sense as I can, and then maybe over New Year's Day, which is tomorrow, clear out some stuff with Tom because I have the full day off so I can think about it, because tonight we're obviously going and celebrating New Year, not doing anything too crazy, just going to our friend's apartment. So this video is me bringing back my Christmas stuff and setting up and reorganizing my flat while working from home and getting back to the swing of things in London. So yeah, bit of a chaotic video, but I thought, you know, when you like reorganize your flat, or you do something really nice and you get new things, it's nice to film that because I'm always so nosy about what people get and they reorganize their flats. So you'll see the before and after. I will show you right now how crazy this flat looks. But the next thing I'm going to do now, because it's now 7:10, is put the new plates and everything in the dishwasher, unload my toaster. I need to reorganize where some of this stuff is going to sit because we've not got enough room on the side, set up the coffee machine, and hopefully by the end of today I'll have a coffee station. I'll know where things are going and things have been like cleaned and put away in their logical place now and old stuff thrown out. But I'll of course keep you updated. Come and reorganize my flat with me. This is all the chaos. That's my new coffee machine. Isn't she pretty? And I've got to do so much washing. That's all the washing. So tragedy has hit because the plates and the bowls don't fit in the dishwasher. I tried, but they're gonna really annoy us because they're gonna take up too much room because they don't sit in like the wired things perfectly. So I text mum and they're gonna go back, but maybe we'll swap them for something else. We'll see. But I'm gonna set up the coffee machine now. I'm thinking that the microwave is ugly, so I'm gonna put that in like a cupboard. I'm gonna clean it, put it in a cupboard and get it out as and when we need it. The air fryer needs to stay out because even though it's ugly, we use it all the time. And then I'm gonna set up a coffee station here. I'm gonna get rid of the junk that's in this cupboard and then set up like the mugs, the coffee and everything there, if I can make room. But this might take me longer than what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna get the coffee machine out and put the microwave away this morning and then get ready for work and log in. so it's still New Year's Eve. Just to give you an update on how far I got with unpacking everything today, I set up the coffee machine. I basically put everything away as I predicted, just in surface level places for now. And then tomorrow when I'm actually off of work, I'm gonna go through all of the kitchen cupboards, pull stuff out, throw stuff away, put things in a good place and declutter, which I feel like is such a good thing to do on the first day of the year, hopefully setting up my 2026 in the right way. I managed to just now sort out my bookshelf. So I got a few books. I got the Icebreaker Tesco special edition versions of the series from my friend Rachel. And then she also, for my birthday, got me the Magnolia Parks special edition for the US version, which is amazing. She got it shipped from the US for my birthday. So I redid these shelves, but previously I had my Boys of Tommen on, because I've got the two shelves by the telly. I had the Boys of Tommen and Heartstopper on the right side, Magnolia Parks on the left-hand side. And I also had, what did I have on the right side that I've moved over? Some Anna Huang and Lauren Asher were on the left. But I found like the Heartstopper, the Boys of Tommen is very, very colourful. And then on the left-hand side, I had at the bottom a very, very colourful shelf, and I'd kind of split the colourfulness and it looked a bit weird. And there were some bits that were more muted tones and a bit more like calming display that were on the left side. But I actually found myself, as I was sat on the sofa constantly, the left-hand side is the way more prevalent one, like to look at. But the way I've always done it previously is make the left-hand side one the prettiest. It depends which way I'm facing. If I'm facing them, the left-hand side was always the prettiest because that's where I would film like YouTube videos, so I wanted them in the background. But now that like I use a different tripod and I kind of try and move around the flat as much as I can, I don't really sit and do talking videos there anymore. So I made sure like this right-hand side was a bit more like display style, and I will show you what I've done. But I did try and like minimalize it. It felt a bit too cluttered, so I've like moved things around a bit, which I'm very happy with. And I'll probably sit here as I watch like TV or something tomorrow. I might make a few tweaks. But yeah, so I did that. Work, my manager let me finish early, so he was like, log off at 2. So I did that, and I've been logged off. I set up my coffee machine. Rachel FaceTimed me to go through like the grinding and how to frost milk, and I think it's gonna take me a while to figure out. I don't necessarily know that I love the beans that I have, but it's fine because I've used like half the packet already, trying to figure out the right grind for the coffee. And I think I'll probably change it over time, but it's not something like the type A in me is like, I need everything perfect today. It doesn't need to be like that. I have a whole day off tomorrow. We're going back to my parents this weekend, which is why I don't have like 3 days to chill and do everything in the flat, which is why I wanted to make a good start today. So I'm so grateful I managed to get off early and do a few things. So yeah, everything's put away, everything is where it needs to go. And then mum said that I can order different plates because the other ones didn't fit in the dishwasher. So that is going to be the plan. Probably tomorrow I'll do it. So yeah, now I've just got to run a few errands, return a few parcels, then get ready to go out for New Year's Eve. So I'll be back again tomorrow and I've got a whole day off, and I'm having basically a reset ready to start like going into the office on Monday. I need like to reset the flat, declutter it, because I've done all the washing today, so that's going to have to go away, and I want everything nice and relaxed. So I'm very excited for you to see what this flat is going to look like at the end of tomorrow. 1:30 in the afternoon on New Year's Day. I woke up with no hangover because I didn't drink last night and I drove, which was actually so nice because we went with friends that literally, like, we hung out at their flat. I could be with them completely sober with a drink and I still have the best time, which is so nice. So we rolled in the new year together. Lola was very anxious because there were so many fireworks, but she's okay now. She's fine. She's gonna go out for a New Year's Day walk in a minute, but I don't know if I mentioned she's got a fractured paw, so she can literally only go for like 10 minutes. So Tom is gonna take her in a bit. If I manage to finish these cupboards, I might go with him because it's nice to get out and about. But I am still back reorganizing the flat. So this morning I made myself a cup of coffee. The one I made yesterday, I actually can't remember if I updated you because I felt so overwhelmingly stressed yesterday. And I don't know why, because it was New Year's Eve. Like, work wasn't that busy. I didn't have much to do and we got to log off early. But I think coming back to the flat after 11 days at my parents' house with loads of new stuff to like unbox and put in here, but being in a 1-bed flat, like, you bring one thing here, you need to like reorganize everything and change it. So I was feeling very overwhelmed, but I made such a good start with the time that I did have. Like, I unboxed the coffee machine. I spoke to Rachel. I remember explaining that to you because the whole grind thing is just so baffling to me. I made a cup of coffee yesterday, didn't love it, but it was like a good start. The one I made this morning, even better. I just need to figure out how to froth the milk a bit more, but Rachel has given me guidance on that. It's just making some weird noises when I do the milk, and I know that it's how I'm holding it. So I think I need to watch YouTube, TikTok videos and all of that. And Rachel did do a coffee making class, so I feel like I need to go and do one. There's an independent coffee shop, like a roasting bean shop in Clapham. I want to go to that because they do like an introduction to coffee class for £15. So I think I'm going to get Tom to come with me because obviously he needs to learn how to make a cup of coffee. But the one I made this morning was better. I put the Folklore album on this morning as well on my vinyl. It was so nice. But yeah, so yesterday I did make a good start. So like the bookshelves, as you saw, are all sorted out. Then I actually sorted the coffee station, and I will show you this in a minute. I have perfected my cup of coffee. I've set up my coffee machine. The knives are out. The plates and bowls are going back to Bristol. I'm taking those home with me. And then we've ordered some new ones to come Wednesday. I feel like I might have already told you this, but I feel like it's been so long since I spoke because I've done so much. I'm forgetting if I'm repeating myself. So now what I've got to tackle is I need to make these 4 cupboards need to be food cupboards, because currently all of these, not that one, but these are like glasses, plates, bowls, coffee takeaway cups I put my Diet Coke in, or my Trip, beer glasses. Like, it's a mess. So I need to sort those out, and I'm being really strict, and I'm saying that only in these 2 cupboards can like glasses, kitchenware, all of that go. Tupperware is down here that massively needs an organisation because I bought new ones. Then this cupboard here I need to completely clear out, put the vases I think somewhere else, like maybe in the cupboard in the other room, because the microwave needs to go here because we do actually use the microwave quite a lot, but because it's so ugly I'm like, no, we're gonna have to get it out every time we want to use it because I've got such nice things on display, minus the air fryer. I would say we use the air fryer more than we do the microwave, which is why I want the microwave to go. But I think we're gonna be on the hunt for a smaller one at some point, I think, but not right now. And then I need to organise like Lola's dog stuff. Like, I've got loads of paperwork that was in that drawer, so now I've freed up that completely. I will show you because I think this camera view might be blocking it. Yeah, I managed to get rid of that, so some stuff's gone in there, so then everything should hopefully slot so much better is the aim. So I'm going to do that now, and then once I'm done with that, I literally am done. Like, I've got a few like little things I wanted to do for myself. Like, I want to whiten my teeth today. I kind of want to have a bath because we just went for a run. That's why I look like this. And my fitness has definitely improved so much in the last half of this year because we only did 3.5k. I say only, that's still really good. I didn't break a sweat. Like, I didn't feel out of breath. It didn't feel difficult. And I could have gone for longer, but I was like, I've got too much to do. We want to take Lola for a walk. So I just chose I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to do 3.5k today. And I'm feeling good. And I bought new trainers, and my new trainers don't make me trip. I have very funny running technique, and that was my fear. So it's been a great start to the new year. So I'm going to make another coffee now. Tom is desperate to make lunch, so he's going to have to navigate around me. And I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to show you before I do that what I've done with this cupboard. Okay, so this is like my drinks cupboard. So I drink a lot a lot of squash, which is why there's 6 bottles of it. These are all my mugs, and then there's room for, my mum has ordered mugs in the new set, so I need to get rid of some of the old, like, ugly ones which I've got at the back. Then I've got all my nice ones with the new mugs, and then these are all the different types of drink stuff, because we don't actually drink a lot of different drinks unless they're in the fridge. Like, I drink my squash, I have my coffee, and that's it. Like, we're not big tea drinkers at all. Like, we literally don't drink tea. So there's one box for when my parents visit, and I've got some marshmallows because I was supposed to have lots of hot chocolates over Christmas and I didn't, so I need to get through those, which maybe I'll do tonight. I just feel like this is it's vibey. I'm loving it. I'm very happy. So I'm going to make a coffee now and then get cracking. And hopefully this one is better than the last. They're just going to keep improving. They have to. I thought they were in that one. Hello.
Hello. You alright?
Yeah. Good morning. It is 8 o'clock the next day, so it's Friday the 2nd of January, and I did so much yesterday to clear out the cupboards. It took me way longer than I thought it would, and I think I was procrastinating a little bit at the beginning of the day, and I kind of wish that I just like got straight to it right at the beginning, because I was doing it until I actually stopped and had a bath maybe around 6 o'clock, but I was exhausted because I did so much that I just like couldn't film anymore after that. I just had a bath and then I binge watched Selling Sunset until I went to sleep. It was the best ever. I've got a few things left on the to-do list today. I'm working from home today, so it's easier because I don't have to log in for another hour, so I can have a coffee and then just look at the to-do list. I've got like a wash to do. There's a drawer that I basically took out of this bit, which is the drinks cabinet. I used to throw like letters I got in the post, that, you know, when you just have a crap drawer, that's what that whole cupboard was. And it had like my vitamins in for my supplements, and I'm thinking I'm gonna move them into, I don't know how much you can see it, there's like this drawer above the fridge. It's like not the actual fridge. I don't know if I showed you that very well at all, so apologies if I didn't, but there's like it's not in the fridge, it's just a shelf above the fridge where the unit is bigger than the actual fridge, so I can put my supplement bits in there. And then paper, I think I'm just going to get better, fingers crossed, at when mail comes, I need to figure out whether I actually need to keep it or not. And then stuff I do need to keep that like relates to the actual apartment, or like recipe books and stuff, I'm going to find a new home for those, probably in the bedroom or like under the bed, and I'm going to do that today. I don't know how exciting that'll be, so I don't know that I'll film that, but I'll show you what I've got left to do now, because I'm going to switch this round and show you the progress I made yesterday. When I was sending my sister pictures, I was like, oh, it doesn't look like I've actually done anything in some drawers, but I promise you I really have. I took all of it out. I cleaned every single drawer and surface. I got rid of like duplicate items, really slimmed down what we've got in the cupboard, so that felt really good. So yeah, let me show you what I've done. I'm literally 95% of the way through organising this flat, and the best part was I was putting all my new vinyls that I got for Christmas and birthday on a loop on my new record player, having loads of coffee. I've been perfecting my coffee. So it's been a really good reorganization ahead of starting properly back to work. So when it will get busy in January on Monday, like back to the office, this is the like in between. I've still been working from home, still been doing work, but there's been like no email traffic. It's been amazing. I can just get on with some projects, and it's been really chill, and I've been able to do sort of like 9-5, which has been lovely, versus 8:30 till 6. So yeah, let me show you what I've done. So I do honestly wish I took before and after, because this would be so much more fun to be like, this is what it was before and this is after. I forget every single time I do one of these videos, but you've seen the coffee machine, the new toaster and kettle, and then reorganized everything here. I have a wooden like paddle chopping board coming to sort of hide the plugs and make it look a bit nicer. That was a suggestion of my sister. And then you saw this yesterday. This is now the drinks cabinet. It was the junk drawer. And then we've got new cutlery for Christmas, so I put those in here, and then I sorted these out because these were sort of a bit crazy, but it kind of looks like the same, but I promise you it's better. And then these are drawers that look the same, but they're better. So these are all like cooking utensils and things, whereas this was just random. There was no logic to it before. And then all of the like trays for the air fryer and the oven are in here. And then over on this side, this used to be like manic Tupperware. So what I did is I used Lola's food delivery box to put Tupperware in. And then the saucepans are down there, whereas all of this was sort of mixed before. And then here is spices and cooking oils, and then some rogue Tupperware that we're actually going to use for work, so I think they'll hardly ever be in here. And then this drawer is beans and rice, well, tins and rice, and then like pasta and everything. All of this was honestly all mixed into there before, and we tried to like cram it in. And then again, this was also mixed into those two drawers before, so, well, cupboards. This is like sauces, and then that's my baking stuff. I binned loads of stuff because like the date was, yeah, it had expired. And then here is the snack drawer up here. We're not allowed to get any bigger, more snacks than up there. And then this is like breakfast and some of Tom's like energy stuff. And then this is the new like organized kitchenware stuff, and it all fitted into these, so I was very happy with it. Managed to get all the plates and everything here, cups, my teapot, and then bottles and wine glasses, etc. So I'm happy it all fits into one, because this, before we reduced it so much, because before this, these bottles were like, some of them were down here. And then that leads me nicely to these bottles. We're gonna get a wire wine rack. That was so hard to say, just in this little gap here. And then down here, we've now found a home for the microwave, but the microwave is so heavy that we're thinking we're going to try and order like a mini one, like a lightweight one, because we only use it for like rice. So yeah, gonna try and do that. And then there's more like electric kitchen appliances, my vases, and obviously like dishwasher and washing tablets, and then all Lola's stuff, which is cute. And then yeah, I've just got this bit to go here, which is what I was showing you before. I've just got to get that with all my supplements in. I'll show you what this drawer looks like now. So all this stuff that's on my desk and down here was in the drinks drawer, and so I need to find a place for it. I think a lot of this stuff I don't necessarily use, and so I can get rid of some things, and then there's other stuff like my supplements that I need to sort out, and then like a recipe book and some folders that I need to go through. So I don't think this will take me too long. And the fact that it's on my work desk means that it's near me and I have to sort it out before I log on, which I need to get to now. But first, I need to use this bad boy. So yeah, I feel very proud of all the effort that went into that. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you do a lot, and then like it doesn't feel like a lot has changed, but so much hasn't. It's taken you so long. It was such a good way to spend New Year's, and I'm just so glad that the flat feels organised. All our new presents are like integrated and not just piled up. Like I used to back in the day, I wouldn't unpack from visiting home for like a week. Whereas now all the washing's done, everything's organised and put away, and it just feels so good. It's a great start to getting properly back to work next week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.